Okay. Discord was fucking up, but it's better now. Can you hear me?
Oh.
Oh. I can hear you, yes.
All I did, like, because we were talking beforehand, and it was working, and then suddenly my mic wasn't transmitting, and I couldn't hear you. And I went into Discord and had the proper audio settings. I just opened the drop-down menus and closed them, and that fixed it.
Whatever.
Whatever, we're here.
Yeah, we're here. No, so thank you all for being here. And for those of you that are in the United States, I hope you had a safe and enjoyable holiday weekend. And thank you for joining us here tonight as we continue our campaign of the Darkening of Mirkwood.
It's dark.
If you missed last week's, then you probably missed one of the most exciting things that we've ever had. You should go watch it, because I'm not going to recap it.
Oh.
I'll wait.
DM, we don't have time.
Hours later.
Time's an illusion.
And so is death?
Sometimes. Depends. It could be a force ghost.
Death is a path we all must travel. It's not an ending.
We are getting fucking philosophical here. You know what? No session
Not
tonight.
do this today.
That is a specific
Okay.
Lord of the Rings quote.
I know. I know it is, but normally I'm very philosophical, but I don't wanna today.
Fuck the world. I want to be.
Speaking
Fine.
of death, though, all I remember is that Maethon and Nela nearly wiped it while Vidar is sleeping in a bush.
I wouldn't
mean,
say sleeping.
sleeping.
Yes, I wouldn't say sleeping per se,
On
but
Fine.
the verge of death.
You get what I mean.
he's taking a sleep of the dead. How about that? I'll meet you in the middle
He was sleeping almost forever.
with the fishes.
I
but
opened my character sheet. I'm just like 1 hit point. Oh yeah.
I know. I just opened mine and I went, what?
When your barbarian has
Yeah,
1
right.
hit point.
I just remember seeing the army on the other side, and I was like,
There's your recap, everybody.
yeah, that's what happened exactly. No, so last time
on
the
Dragon Ball
Fellowship
Z.
had taken the West Forest Gate of Mirkwood, had pushed Vigland's light forces out. Not after a quick skirmish and a wall of fire, but they had pushed them out and they had held the ground, and they immediately got to forming their defenses. As they did, they formed a trench and took down some barricades, formed some traps. They saw Vigland's forces approaching much sooner than they had expected. They had dispatched Salfos to go find Beorn and alert them that they're going to need some help.
Help me!
Night came.
Try.
Night came, and so did the first wave of the Viglanites. The Fellowship fought, and the Fellowship being Nela. Hype train! Choo
Choo
choo.
choo.
Boom, 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 boom,
I'm
boom,
talking.
boom. No, I was doing hype.
Ah! There's one thing as a DM that annoys me, and it is being talked over. Where was I? The Fellowship, consisting of Nela, Vidar, and Maethon, and one Beornin, held the ground for the first wave and limped their way back to the defenses after repelling the first wave. Some time passed, and roughly 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning is when the second wave arrived. With the leader being a towering berserker, with being a wall of muscle and a large warhammer, which was enough to get Vidar excited. The battle lasted a bit, but by the end of it, Vidar laid almost lifeless on the ground. Maethon and
Sorry.
Maethon and Nela were licking their wounds, and the one Beorning was also dead. They retreated further into Mirkwood to make their final stand, and when morning came, a host of cavalry from Vigeland showed up, trying to finish off what was left of the Fellowship. As they made a heroic last stand and nearly fell, Beorn arrived to the fight. Standing amidst atop a hill above the enemy, his silhouette changed from the form of a man to a large bear and let loose a roar that echoed throughout the vales. As the Beornings clashed with the Vigelanites, the battle ensued for not much longer, as the Vigelanites, out of fear from Beorn and the forces, were in retreat. And that is where we are going to pick up tonight.
Hydrate or dihydrate?
Well, I guess this beer will have to do.
It's hydration, sort of.
There's water in it.
Beer is just liquid bread.
So, as the Vigeland's forces flee the field of battle, and Beorn and his forces reconsolidate near the forest gate, Vidar, you have just come to consciousness with 1 hit point.
Oh, jeez.
And you are witnessing this all happen as you find yourself propped up against a tree under the shade of Mirkwood, and Salfo is entering the field alongside Beorn. And Maethon and Nela.
Hi. Sorry.
Can you make it long for something? Like, can it be like Theorin or something?
You know, now that I think about it, I don't think
Nailorin?
any of my characters are over.
2 syllables.
Yeah, no. We've established this.
Taldriel is 3.
You gotta have an 8-character minimum name for your characters going forward.
But wasn't Taldriel renamed from something else?
From Zelis, yeah.
To be honest,
Zelis.
most of my
2 syllables.
characters are also 2 syllables. So you got Vidar, you have Hunrus, you have Hawk is 1 syllable, Grimshaw.
I mean,
Calamir is
2
an
syllable
exception.
names are great. Anyways.
I'll answer Minnie. It was intended to help the PCs, but if you want to like heal an NPC, I potentially won't fight you. It depends on the situation. And in that case,
Potentially won't fight you.
we'll just refund your points if we don't want to use it. Minnie, that reward has been there for a year now. You're just seeing it? There's been a few BBEG fights. A few.
So after I see Beorn, Salfos, and the army come in, I'm just gonna kind of like, as I see like the other army retreating, just kind of take like a little stumble back and just kind of like sit for a second, just like.
You know, the last thing I remember is that there was no light.
Oh, you're awake.
I'm still out by the field where I charged out and I saw Beorn. And I'm just like, holy shit.
Just
Yes, and the 2 of you still have a point of exhaustion.
Yep.
I'm going to try to help Vidar up.
I played the game. I played the game really well. I went unconscious just at the right time, so I don't have exhaustion.
That was the whole point.
You can't be exhausted if you're dead.
The ultimate form of exhaustion.
Where did my bird
I mean,
go?
technically it is. Your bird?
Yeah, Haru flew away with my feather.
He's circling above Beorn in the army.
Okay.
Army. I want everyone to be clear. I'm using the term army very loosely. This is not a large force.
It is just a force.
Yeah.
Oh, Vidar, come here. Let's get up.
Vidar sort of limps, holding his bloodied side. The blood has stopped flowing, but now it's gross and scabby, and Vidar's just covered with bruises. Probably has a few broken bones as well.
There wasn't.
Definitely,
Sorry,
I was
go
gonna
ahead.
say definitely fractures for sure.
Yeah. There wasn't much we could do. I tried to check your stuff for potions and whatnot, but couldn't find anything. We at least stopped the bleeding as best as we could.
How bad was it?
Maethon especially, but the both of us aren't looking good. But right as things were about to get real bad, it looks like Beorn and his folks showed up.
We did good.
While we're here in this moment, as I'm sitting, like, catching my breath, I'm actually going to use my second wind to restore at least maybe a little health.
Okay.
Oh, we did something, Vidar. We did something. Come on, can you make it to the others?
Oh, I can walk.
Wow. Max healing.
Yeah.
Nela.
I was saying, like, that's just the adrenaline rush I needed. Teammates
Nela.
just pull out a needle labeled Tren. Anyway.
What is it?
That fight was pretty close, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. For mostly the two of you, but
It's been a long time since I've been this injured.
I don't think I've ever seen you this injured, to be honest.
I'm tough. But
Come on, tough guy.
wait. I just came to a realization that if things had just gone a little more south than they did, I might not be around anymore. And there's something you need to know. In case something does happen in the future, I need to tell you something now.
This isn't like some sort of love confession or something,
No,
is it?
no,
Please
no,
tell
no.
me it's not.
I'm
Okay,
pretty
good.
sure after I tell you
Or
this.
is it?
I'm pretty sure after I tell you this, you're going to kill me. I have 1 hit point left.
All right, I
Rips.
What is it? What is it?
I've been keeping a secret from you for a long time, since before the Great Elf.
Oh, I'm really not gonna like this, am I?
I gave Mordred the Palantir.
You fucking what? I punch him.
Do I hear
Roll an
that?
attack. Roll an attack.
Do I hear that? Do I hear Nela go fucking
She
what?
shouted. I'm pretty sure she did. You already
Yep.
did.
Yep. however-
Roll d20 and add your strength.
Okay, good. I was like, I don't have unarmed strike.
Yeah, d20 add your strength.
Sorry, Matt.
I really want this to beat my armor class, because that'd be funny. That'd be good.
This is how Vidar dies. Not the berserker from the night before. Not the death saves. What is it?
A
A
six.
six.
6.
I just go. Ugh.
You're just so tired.
you out of exhaustion you go to throw the punch, but Vidar is like 2 minutes of being conscious, and he's like says that, and you blurt out, he almost like fades back and almost passes out, and he goes falls back, and you just and after he does like, huh?
If only he was prone.
God, you I could kill you right now. I might just kill you. Oh, fuck, I'm too tired for this. Let's just go, okay? We're talking about this, though. We are very much talking about this, and when I have the energy, Haru and I are just, fuck it. Let's just go.
I'm just waiting for Beorn to come up as I just kind of hear Nela ranting back there. I think Maethon knew about the Palantir, didn't I? Maybe not.
You guys all found it essentially together.
Yeah, but I couldn't remember if I actually knew that Vidar gave it
What it
away or
did.
not.
No one knew.
Oh, no one knew?
Vidar has
pure-
kept it a secret.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one knew he had gotten rid of it.
Okay,
The
I thought I
last
knew for a
time
reason.
he used it was Lake Town.
There have
or
been
Dale.
times when Nela was like, or even Thea at the time, I don't remember which.
Oh, I think it
They
was
were like-
Thea.
Yeah.
They're like, hey,
Too
use
many
your Palantir
AIs.
to look into something, and Vidar would just be like, no, it won't work. And because he didn't have it, so he just said it wouldn't work. He didn't want to tell anybody that he gave it away because he's so
Okay.
ashamed of it.
So,
Yeah, all right. So Maethon's just kind of like just still up there. Like he'll just hear this little rant and whatnot, and he'll just kind of be just still up there waiting for Beorn to come up, and be like, sure, I'll find out in a little bit.
I don't believe. Why? Why did you give it to him? For what purpose? What was the point? Do you realize what that has done to me the past few years?
Do you want to talk about this now or later? Because you said you want to talk about it later, and
I don't know, because I'm like also at that store, and so is Maethon. But now you really pissed me off, and I don't even know what to do anymore.
You want to slap me? Will that help you feel better for now?
I love how he
slap him.
offers.
Slap me, please.
Oh yeah.
Once he asks that, I just go.
Yeah. Nela, you have advantage at some point.
Oh.
Your next roll will be at advantage thanks to Mini Pie.
Do I roll for slap?
No, if he's not resisting, you just
Okay.
I made you roll for the first one because out of sheer anger, you probably would not have held back.
No. No.
Punch.
Right. So that's why I made you roll the first time. This time, you probably are a little bit more in control of your emotions, though you are still very angry, and he's not resisting. So yeah, you right across the face.
Let's
In the face.
meet up with Beorn, and then once this is taken care of,
That whiskey might have been a mistake.
I'll tell you everything.
You better,
Yeah.
man. You better.
As you sort of say that, you hear a coming up from like off to the side, and you see a large brown bear with a couple of scars and missing patches of fur come up, slow down around like right next to you guys.
Bear Beorn, right? Did we win? Can you? Yes. No. Yes. Okay. I don't know why that just.
Sorry, Beorn. All the people you left with us died.
Charlie Brown parents. Wah, 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 wah.
Oh my god. Oh.
Ow.
You see the form slowly like start to shrink, and you see like all the fur recede back into the body, and you slowly see it take the form of a man, as Beorn, as he stands upright at his full height.
It was not easy.
It does not look like it was.
He came just in the nick of time. As I'm like stumbling back over.
Yeah.
Well, luckily your companion found us.
Salfo!
Salfos? Where is
Salfos, when did you get that baby?
What?
Nothing. I'm just being silly.
Yeah, I'm just trying to picture him in combat, like holding a baby. Like,
Yeah, like a papoose.
It's been 9 months since we last saw him somehow.
When you gotta fight orcs, but it's also bedtime.
it's an adopted hobbit. What are you talking about?
Adopted hobbit?
Jesus Christ.
Suddenly a guy dressed in like a white jacket and like slick back like crazy white hair. It's your kids, Marty. Kids.
Oh, it is that kind of night tonight.
A little bit.
I think you're on the wrong show there, guy.
A DeLorean pulls up.
But you had that thing. Why didn't you get here sooner?
No, 80 did rough terrain.
It's good to see you, Salfos.
Ah, yes, Master Dwarf. You look much worse for the wear. I have seen you in much better spirits.
You've cut it a little close, to be honest.
Hey,
Well,
I kept that hammer in the tent for you, Vidar.
Vidar's gonna go check that hammer.
Whoa. I'm just gonna sit there and point at the two of you like, oh, okay.
What? No, shut up. I'm not nowhere near like that, considering he gave Mildred the fucking Palantir!
He did what now?
Echo, echo, echo. What?
Oh, fuck! Chat, this is why you don't tell not a single person your deepest, darkest secret, because the moment you tell one person, everybody will know.
And of course it's Nela.
Sounds like fucking high school. So at that point, I'm gonna look at Beorn. Do you want to get him or me?
I already tried. Anyways.
I have no quarrel with this Mogdred.
Cool, me it is. So I'm gonna go walk into the tent. I'm literally just gonna punch Vidar.
Everyone's trying to punch me.
Yeah, fuck the dwarf. Yeah.
All right, shit stomp the dwarf that's almost dead.
Just crawling into his head. I just want a hammer.
My back is to the tent entrance as I'm in here looking at the hammer.
Oh, Vidar, you have disadvantage thanks to Paul.
He already had disadvantage, I think, right?
No.
Oh no, I got advantage from it. Yeah, okay.
So what? I rolled D20 plus my strength.
Yeah.
Are you legitimately trying to harm him?
No, it's gonna be like knocking sense.
That's a serious question at this point.
Yeah.
That is a serious
Yes,
concern.
because I have one hit point. If you hit me, I will start dying.
No, not genuine harm. It's gonna be like that, like someone like snapping someone into their senses kind of thing.
Okay, no, it's just go ahead and roll. He's a little unawares by it, but just go ahead and roll your attack. Do a d20 plus your strength. Nela's would have potentially caused damage on that first one.
Beats it, technically, yeah.
Is it bad? I'm a little disappointed that I missed, because that would have been a fun shenanigan of trying to get him back after punching him.
Beorn, do any of you have healers? Huh? So Vidar, you go running into the tent and you stop through the flaps and you see just a hammer propped up on the other side. And you're like, oh yeah! And then right across the back of the head, you get smacked as Maethon comes up behind you.
When that happens, Vidar's just gonna fall face first into the dirt.
So you didn't know either.
He's not gonna move.
Maethon's gonna turn him around.
Why?
I was gonna ask you the same question, dumbass.
Maethon, he already said he'd explain to me later. Let's just table it for now, okay? I'm tired. We're both tired.
I'm gonna give him one more a big brotherly slap right across the face before I get up.
I'm gonna try to stop this one. I'm tired of being slapped around.
Stop doing stupid shit. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
I heard Brian's echo over Lindsay's mic.
Oh my god. These stupid games get
This is supposed to be like a really nice, somber recap and everything, and it is not that at all.
It's just us beating this.
I need to get the soundboard working again because that needs to be a new soundbite.
This is just.
And now, what's interesting is we got the message that I wasn't working, but Mini Pie played a sound and I heard it.
You heard it?
You heard it?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. I don't know, people. I don't make the rules here. I'm just trying to live my life. Anyway, go ahead and roll attack. D20 plus your strength.
Okay.
This is where we're at, everyone.
Still not trying to harm him, by the way. It's just more like, like a big brotherly slap. You're like, why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
Make a continue to live check. That's
natural 20. Which brings me to a point I wanted to bring up. At least last session, Maethon rolled 6 natural 20s.
Yeah, Maethon was on fire.
Oh, yeah.
And now he's continuing. He's got another one. Yeah, natural 20.
I'll fucking do it again.
You go to block Vidar, and that he just sort of faints, and you bring up your hands, and he just comes around the other side.
I'm gonna go ahead, and I'm gonna, with my feint already up, I'm gonna reach out, grab him by his collar, and I'm just gonna headbutt him.
Oh my god, it's a fight!
Roll d20.
I technically have disadvantage.
Are you proficient in unarmed strikes? I think you are.
I think he.
Yes.
That was a fellowship almost a year ago.
Yeah. And I'm also, I'm gonna reckless because I can reckless this, so it'll be a straight roll.
Oh my god.
You can reckless outside of rage?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
That's some bullshit.
15 probably doesn't
Well,
hit.
he's at disadvantage anyway because of the.
Well, that's why he did reckless, so
That's
it's a
why.
straight
So
roll.
gotcha. Okay.
So even without my swords, nope, you miss.
Yeah, you go up to like grab the collar and he just slaps the arms away.
Ugh.
I'm tired.
Give me like an hour and then I'll kick your ass.
Children.
I'm gonna get up and be like, you're gonna make sure you want to be armed for that.
Children.
As I walk out of the tent where the hammer's being held, I'm just gonna kind of like storm by people, just kind of like just off to the side.
But I was gonna peel himself off the ground because everything is exhausting to do, and he's gonna go back and examine the hammer. Is this just a war hammer, or is this anything special?
It is a regular warhammer.
Okay.
Does a D12. Does a D12 with a 10-foot reach.
Oh, that is better than my warhammer.
I will leave. I will follow Maethon outside the tent.
What's your strength?
Mine? 20.
Okay.
I'm gonna take this new warhammer. I'm gonna call it big.
He's a thick boy.
Big hammer. You said 1d12?
Yep, 1d12. And with
A peace mallet. It's a peace mallet.
Peace mallet.
So, fun fact, real quick, we are 2 away from hitting 100 natural 20s in this counter in chat. So I wonder if there needs to be a prize for for whoever gets 100.
Prize.
Pride, maybe.
A big smile.
Yeah.
All right. So
but yeah.
Vidar claims his enemy's hammer. Drags it back.
Is there the stone he used to light it? Can I find that too?
Go ahead and give me an investigation check of the whole bit.
Ooh, Paul's gonna buy someone a D20.
5.
No, you can't find it. The bodies and the chaos of the battlefield is the size of the stone, though it was quite large to fit in his palm from what you can remember, seems to be either washed away, buried underneath bodies. It's not feasible to find it right now.
I'll make my way to the rest of the group, but I'll hang a little back. There's gonna be some space between us, like when you had a fight with somebody and you just there's that extra space between us to represent that tension.
Like a 5-foot square, you might say.
More like a 10-foot square. I can still reach it with my hammer.
Just poking people from a distance.
As I follow Maethon out of the tent, I'm gonna walk up to him.
Okay.
And just kind of put a hand on his shoulder. And I'm just gonna say, just good to know you didn't know either, but look, just get cleaned up for now. I'm just as pissed as you are, but if we do anything now, we're all gonna just end up killing ourselves over this.
Not if I kill him first.
Maethon, I'm with you there.
Do you not realize what he potentially did
I
to
am
me?
fully aware of what he did and what I've been facing the past few years because of Mildred knowing my every fucking move now, which now makes sense with everything that's happened.
So who gets him first, you or me?
Who's Mordred?
Is that
Hi.
something like by us?
Good to
All right,
see
I don't-
you.
I don't feel
Hold
like
on.
Yeah. Hearing that, Vidar was going to actively walk away from the group for a minute.
What I'm trying to say is, we nearly died out there. Can we at least try to take care of ourselves before we then try to kill ourselves by fighting each other about this? I'm sure Vidar had a reason, just like the same dumbass reason he did in letting Dagmar in and letting Mildred in during the folk moot to begin with.
I see a pattern.
There's a common denominator.
Yeah, common denominator is his head still on his shoulders. Just kidding.
But what I am trying really hard to do right now is not react like I normally do, even though I kind of did that already. But regardless, we can at least try to hear him out at the beginning, okay?
It better be a damn good reason.
I am with you there. I'm just too damn tired to do this right now. And you have to be too.
Yes. All right, let's
go find some Beornings that can help you out. I gotta find my bird. We'll catch up later, I guess. Hi, Salfos. Yeah. Thanks for the help. Nice to see you. Sorry about all this. You know what? Just I don't know. Find some grog. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. It's been 3 days. Really about to die here, like all of us, and I just sit on the ground.
I'm gonna reach out and grab like Sappho's arm, do like the ranger, just like thank you, be like, thanks for getting here when you did.
Yeah, no problem.
For everyone else out there, just for reference, this is essentially what Mogdred looks like.
I thought he had red hair.
Oh no, he's hot.
And here's Beorn.
I see Beorn, didn't see Mordred.
Oh no, he's gone.
I feel.
Because it's probably eating away at Vidar.
Matt, that was good. Oh no, he's
That's funny.
See, that's who I picture Mogdred looking like.
No. He's a little bit... He looks like a woodman. It's more or less his...
the armor.
Attire, really.
It's not on streak that time. Strange, roll 20.
All right.
But anyways, Salfos will look at the camera when everybody walks over and goes, "Who's Mordred?" Because nobody
Yeah, so kids looks, who? Who the fuck is that guy?
So yeah, after all of that, I just sat down right there on the ground and I look up and I do a really weak ass whistle for my bird and then I just sit there.
Yes, I realize that's a crow. Fuck off.
Vidar, so the hill that's northeast of the main camp, Vidar's just gonna go away from the rest of the group and just sit on the hill. And if we're taking a rest here, Vidar will take a short rest.
Yeah, well, what does everyone wish to do?
Where's Beorn right now? Is he still hanging around with us, or did he just like GTFO after all of us yelling at each other?
He's around. Like, the two of you started to have, or the fellowship started to have an internal affair.
Right, like, the fellowship.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here. You need me? Come find me.
I'll go find him after like 30 seconds of sitting on the ground in a fury.
Okay. You go and find him. He's talking to about 3 other Beornings at the time. As you walk up, they sort of nod and head off in their own direction, and Beorn turns towards you. Mm-hmm.
So, what now?
Now we return to what we do. Tend to these lands and protect them.
Still got people up there as slaves.
I am aware. And I will handle it. But as of right now, the conflict is resolved.
All right. Fair enough.
This is a delicate matter. If we let this boil over into the rest of the Vales, and this whole area could be engulfed into bloodshed that I do not wish to participate in.
I agree. Well, with that said, I know we have our differences, but if you ever need me, I suppose you know where to find me.
As do you. Well, for right now, the gate is secured. And I believe our hobbit friends down at the Easterly Inn would very much appreciate the update.
Yes. As then, after that, we would appreciate the favor that they can give in turn for us. Great. Well, if you have no more need, of our services, then I'm sure we will rest up here as much as we can and then make our way.
I appreciate the assistance, and I thank you for what you've done.
Yeah. Let's hope it continues some sort of peace before anything new shows up.
There will always be darkness in these lands.
Yeah.
It is the beacons that must stand above it.
I guess that's much we can't agree on. Well, enjoy.
You walk away.
Yeah, I'll give a nod and walk away.
Yeah, as you turn to leave, you get a few steps away, and you hear him not shout, but you hear him just project towards you. Mountain Hall is lucky to have you.
Thanks. Can only keep trying, right?
I want my turn with Beorn.
Grandpa Beorn!
I go hug him like a Uncle Rush.
That's all we can do. Look after our own. If not yourself.
Ideally, your own first.
Till next time, Beorn.
Take care.
And I'll keep walking out and find a spot to collapse.
Alright. Anybody else wish to do anything?
After I kind of cool off, I'm gonna go up to Beorn.
He turns and you're like right there, like, oh fuck, another one.
Our quips are fire tonight.
I don't know what Radagast has told you, but I'm not Santa Claus.
At that point, I have a big smile, then I frown, turn, and walk away.
I'm sorry, everyone. You're gonna have to deal with this for like the next few hours. That's what this night is. They just had 3 sessions back to back that were nothing but combat and high intensity. We gotta break it.
I'm just glad I got my bit out of the way before that happened.
Oh, fuck, another one. These keep popping up.
Yeah, no, you find your way to Beorn, who's just sort of standing there with his arms crossed, watching over his people who are tending to their own.
At that point, I'll just kind of just walk up, just kind of like right next to him, just nonchalantly, and then go, well, we did it.
Indeed we did. No thanks to the misdirection that sent half our forces on a wild warg chase.
Oof.
Well, at least now you can call the gate your own.
We can call it our own yet again, and we intend to keep it this time.
Well, seems like Viglin will keep his head down. At least seems like it would be the smart decision to do so.
When he was sort of like peers down at you, it would indeed be the smart decision.
And then I'm still laughing at fucking Santa Claus. At that point, Beorn was like, "Well, glad we can offer a hand where it was needed."
It is appreciated. You've done a great service for the Vales and for my people, and of course anyone who wishes to travel via this road.
Well, on that note, I do like a quick bow, Master Beorn.
Take care, Maethon.
And I'll walk off.
Until we meet again.
I look forward to it.
Maethon makes his way back.
And then Salfo shows up.
Anybody else wish to tell Beorn that they were a good boy this year?
No. Salfo's a walk around trying to mop up any hiders in the.
There's so
And the
many
dead.
corpses.
I was gonna say you probably showed up and went, "What?"
So yeah,
Mistake,
there's corpses of dogs. There's corpses of just so many people.
I think
You were at least around for the first wave.
Yeah, when we first took
Yeah.
the camp.
Yeah.
Oh,
there.
with the
now,
fog.
Now all the bodies are on the token layer.
Yeah, they're corpses that
Oh,
are like
Bodies
stuck
hit
on
the floor.
spikes.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Let that body sit. That's.
so-
Yeah, he's gonna take
Not-
out any stragglers.
And that's not
including the-
counting the. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say not the ones that me and Nela had some fun with.
Yeah, because that was a no map thing. All right, so yeah, you just go around just helping out the Bjornings, making sure everything is tidied up and
And everything's dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stabbing a
enough.
body that's not moving just to be doubly sure. Double tap.
Yeah. Can't be deader than dead.
Vidar, at this point, you can definitely take your short rest.
Excellent. Now I am no longer going to be one hit away from death.
Yes.
At this
but
point, I need a long rest.
yeah, I think,
So do I.
yeah,
Very badly.
but the morning sun continues to rise and eventually arcs over into afternoon as you all just sort of gather yourselves, tidy up things, and just sort of take a reprieve, though it's still not a safe place. There's no way to get a restful night's sleep here, but you just take a moment to just not do anything. Take that moment, let your body catch up. And then the next morning, you all set out for
The inn, I guess.
the easterly inn. Okay, you guess. That's why I'm like, what do you guys
So
want to do next?
you just said not a restful night, so still no long rest.
No long rest.
No, you are
Oh,
in
my
the
lord.
you are in the wilderness. You cannot take long rests here.
What? Okay.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Don't. Whatever.
Okay. So, what do we wish to do? Head to the inn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. You next morning, you bid farewell to Beorn, and he actually sends a few Beornings with you to accompany you to ensure that you arrive safely. Considering your state, the march south takes several hours, but is fairly uneventful, and you come to the familiar cottage scenery of a small stone bridge coming over a babbling brook, and over to the inn that has a white smokestack coming out of it. You get close to the door. The Bjornings bid you farewell and good luck on the rest of your journeys, and they begin to head back north. You guys enter the inn, and there's you can hear a crackling of a fire inside, but you don't hear any voices. No one seems to be patronizing the inn at this time. But as you get further in, you see the familiar hobbit come across. He perks up as you come in. Ah, you've returned.
A bed.
All right, one bed. You're gonna share. You're more than welcome to share. I don't judge here. but if you
No.
want more than what you
My
say-
bed.
Okay, how many beds are we talking?
I'm gonna look like one here, please.
Give me my own room.
Everyone get in their own room. You know what? That sounds fine. How about if you go and rest? You go and rest. We'll talk in the morning. You look like hell.
Yeah, you're gonna need clean sheets after all this if we still bleed.
That's
Oh, never mind. Nah, I
Thank you
thought we
for
were
that.
going. I was like, what the fuck is happening at this inn?
No.
Salfo's gonna go up to the bar and be like, an ale. I'm not
Yeah.
as tired.
I'm actually, before I sit down, or before I go upstairs to go to sleep, I want to get I want a good, nice meal and a drink in my belly, and I'll go up.
Vidar just goes up to his room.
Oh, you.
For 2 hours.
Food,
Yeah.
please.
I'm taking the bird and I upstairs, and I'm just focusing on recuperating for the two of us after like 3 to 4 days now of nothing.
And get us double the 11s.
That's 11sies.
Oh, you haven't heard 11s?
No.
Oh, you're in for a treat. Now what have you heard about second breakfast?
Yes, I have
hungry
heard of
now.
sacrifice.
All right. That's good.
Does it come in pints?
Everything comes in pints here.
Yes.
Why on earth would you not have a pint? You know, there's not a single inn in the Shire that serves a pint. What the hell is the worth of that?
Wait, right. Why do you get small? Only pints.
Only pints. Pints and liters.
Yes.
Anyway, food will be right up. Everything's on the house because you have done a great service for here in the past, and I assume you'll return with some good news, so don't make me regret making you that offer right now. But I'll get you food, and I'll show the rest of you to your rooms. And he hops down, grabs a few keys, and leads the two of you back behind the bar and down a hallway. First to Vidar's room. He opens the door and allows you in.
Vidar goes in. Closes it.
Yeah, it closes behind you, and he leads you down the door over for Nela's room. Yeah, here you go. I hope it's to your liking, and then get some rest. I'm tired.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Bye. Good night. Duh.
Excellent. They seem pretty occupied. All right. And he goes back. At this point, the two of you have your ales and your meals. Is there anything other than that you guys, the two of you, wish to do before retiring to a room?
Nope. Food, drink.
Yeah. You stuff your face with the plates that are filled with big helping of mashed potatoes and a couple of sausages. And I see you, Discord. I swear to God, you drop to red one more time, I will fuck you up. You just did it, you motherfucker. Why is this always that? Okay. The two of you have your meals and your ale, and when it's done, you bid a good evening. Though it's still early evening at this point. But Maethon, you are running on fumes. Salfo, you're pretty much good to go, but the rest of the it's like being on vacation, a group vacation with people, and everyone's like, "I'm going to bed. I'm done." And you're like, "What the fuck am I gonna do? I guess I'm going to bed."
I'm already in my night outfit. I'm ready to go party, and everybody's like,
You're also the guy that like walks into a room after the rest of the family had a heated debate, and you walk in at the end and go see the situation. You just go, "What I miss?" You're both of those people right now.
So, all of you essentially retire to your rooms, and you can take a long rest.
Mother of
Yay.
God, finally. Ugh.
Look, if I allowed you to take long rests whenever, that would not have been near as dramatic and challenging.
Yes, but I can also technically find places to safely rest in the wilderness as my class.
But you didn't bring it up.
I did the first time and you said no.
Well, it says you know one place in a region you know.
Yeah.
So once you use it, that spot is locked into that region.
I don't know where that is.
You used
I just
it.
know it's in the region. When did I use it? I only brought it up to see if it would work. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter anymore at this rate.
I'm just
I need
going
more
by while
arrows.
it's written. Anywho, so you guys take your
it's
long
there.
rest, so you can get all your abilities back, all your hit points, and reset everything. You awake the next morning and reconvene back out in the foyer of the inn. What would you like to do?
Drink some ale.
Food.
Breakfast stouts all around!
morning ale. Morning ale.
Let's have a meeting too, now that we're all alive.
What are we not
Nice.
alive before?
I need some actual whiskey for this.
I almost died.
Wrong question.
Barely.
Got it.
Yeah, the three of us nearly ate it, okay?
All right, food and ale all around, Agatha.
But we have updates.
Right. He puts your order in few minutes pass, and then him and Agatha both bring it out, place everything about in front of you at the table, and then they pull some stools over and sit at the table with all of you. All right. So I assume the fact that you're back, you have good news.
The force gate's open. And safe.
That's good. All right. Cool.
Viglin's men for now are drawn back.
Well, I doubt that'll be the last time Beorn hears of him, but if it's under control now, then I guess we can continue negotiations. The last I remember, you wanted to use the inn as a bit of a staging ground, if that's at the bare minimum, somewhere for your people to sleep and rest, at least on their way down to do some work for you.
Yes, for the workers on the Dwarven Road.
All right. Well, that's we've discussed it in your absence, but that is certainly something we can handle. As you can see, we're a little bit slowed in the last few days. Not a lot of people traveling, so we'd be more than well. We'd be more than willing.
Damn it, Discord, freaking out again.
Make an inside check.
What? Too much second breakfast?
There's no such thing. Spend some time in the Shire, and then only then would you have found true bliss. Anyway, that is something that we're more than willing to undertake. We can have as many as you need, at least the capacity, of course. And we'll comp the rooms, but ale and food, of course, will be on them. So increased traffic for us, and rested and
Bless you.
energetic. Bless you. Rested and energetic workers for you.
I suppose that's fair. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
I think it's fair.
sounds good.
Very well. Well, you can tell. Who was it? Boffrey?
I believe
Yes.
so. I don't have my notes open at this very instant. Let me open my
Feel
notes.
free.
Well, you can tell Boffrey that is more than willing to send anybody he needs our way. We'll care for them, we'll give them food, and we'll send them back down to begin work on whatever the hell he's doing.
Wonderful. All that for this.
Sorry, is there something wrong? I'm sensing some tension here.
Still a little tired.
Oh, well, you're more than welcome to stay as long as you need. And if you could send a message, just tell Boffrey to send a message when as soon as we can expect people.
I will do. Will do.
Sure.
I hope he doesn't send you all the way back up here. That seems like a waste of your skills. But at least let him know.
There's gonna be a runner somewhere who will do it.
Oh yeah, I sent my brother out to be a runner to the south a while ago. Hasn't been back yet. That's a long run though.
Oh no.
Vidar wasn't there for that, so he doesn't know.
It's the little hobbit legs. It's gonna take a while for him, but he's chugging along. Well, you're more than welcome to stay as long as you need, and we can discuss things further. Or, of course, we can just retell you of stories from the Shire. But it seems like our business here is concluded.
Yeah. Thanks for everything.
Thank you.
Oh,
You've done
do you still have any scraps for my bird?
I'm sure we can scrounge something up.
Cool.
Yeah. I thank all of you. If you had to help Beorn, I'm sure it was a great service to the Vales.
Yeah.
It was dangerous enough for him to warn us about it. He seems to look out for us quite often, so we appreciate it. You've done good.
Bjorn's good.
And you've done good by me twice now. At least 2 of you have. So I'm indebted to you. But I best return to my post. The scene's not going to clean itself. Right, Agatha? Get back in the bloody kitchen. Alright, sorry, I'm just saying. Okay, let's get things rolling up. Okay, everybody back in the kitchen. We gotta get things going here. Alright. And the 4 of you take a moment, finish up your meals and your ale from first breakfast. And you plot what you're going to go do next. And that is where we're going to take our 5-minute break.
Oh,
So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, and I hope you're enjoying the silliness.
Oh, no.
Quite so. Now it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
The rum is always gone.
I was about to play it off like, no, we totally weren't talking about random awkward shit that shouldn't be aired, and then suddenly Matt hit go live, and I was like, hey! But then I was muted, so now it doesn't work. So hey, we're back. I hope you're enjoying the evening.
Hi, friends!
Hi.
What's up?
So, thank you all for joining us. Like,
How you doing?
Okay. It's a Tuesday, but it feels like a Monday because we had Monday off. So now I'm just kind of like
I was off today too.
in a haze. Tomorrow night we will be back with our mini paint and chat with Lindsay, aka Creatively.
Hi.
Lindsay, your hand is right by my screen. I just moved my arm, and I was like, how? Like, literally, I just moved my arm to this side, and I was like, how the fuck? Maybe I should stop drinking.
Hi.
She'll be back tomorrow night painting yet another miniature.
Yeah.
What are you painting?
A dragon.
A dragon.
Is that a fucking dragon?
What kind of dragon?
It's the last of my Wave 14 mini.
Ooh, is it Benedict Cumberbatch?
No.
Ah, I get it.
No, it's the last of the Wave 14 minis that I bought the one day. It's an adult blue dragon from WizKids. So I finally got primer for it over the weekend, so I'm gonna be prepping that bad boy, and I'll paint him tomorrow.
I'll fucking pin tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
swing on
I'll
by
fucking do
tomorrow
it.
night. Lindsay will be painting a adult blue dragon,
I'm excited. I love dragons.
and you can see how she does it. Get some tips, some tricks if you're interested in miniature painting, or if you just want to hang out and see what's going on and
I
keep
saw
her company.
Her white dragon in person, and it is so well done.
Oh.
It was like that mini was kind of the one that kind of kicked off the whole mini painting thing, other than the fact that you were just interested and that Matt painted a mini for you, and then it just kind of kicked off from
I
there because
still
that was like
have
your
it.
Eisen was like your first real like foray into the mini painting universe.
when we
Yeah, because
first
you wanted to see me paint a big mini.
when we
Yeah.
first started the Darkening of Mirkwood, actually no, it wasn't even Darkening of Mirkwood. It was the prologue to that. It was the campaign I ran for everybody. Ryan was a player, and to celebrate us playing in person, because it was a lot of their first time playing D&D, I got everyone minis and I painted them, and those were the first minis I painted.
Yeah, and it's on my little monitor stand right next to my monitor as like inspiration, because that's what got me really interested in painting, because I didn't know that was a thing until you gave it to me. So look what you started, Matt.
It's all my fault.
That's
But
a
yeah.
drug dealer.
The first one's free.
But yes, I still have it. Oh, Papa. Are we gonna get a bit?
I filed that restraining order. Why are you still calling? Anyway, so yeah, swing on by tomorrow night. Check that out. Keep her company. Have some fun. Get some tips and tricks. And if you want to know more, you can always head over to our coffee, where Lindsay has actually posted a few blogs on the things she uses and how to do certain things. So keep an eye out for that. And then later this week on Friday, Lindsay will be back playing Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh my god, guys!
She got
Big
past the
spoiler.
twist.
Yeah, big
twist.
twist last week.
What a twist.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that was fun.
Yep. So you'll be back Friday playing that. You're. It's been
I'm
so
getting
long.
there.
You're probably close.
You
to
have
the
2
end.
more planets left.
Yeah, it's.
I
been
have
a
one
while.
more planet.
You have 2 more.
Is that including Yavin?
Yavin's not a planet, it's a shop.
It's
Okay, because that's where I'm going first, and then I figured, and then I was gonna go to
I'm
the
gonna
last
spoil
planet.
that for you. Yeah, there's no,
I got
don't
another
expect anything at Yavin, it's just a vendor.
Yeah, no, but I figured, well, so, I mean, we can talk later, but I figured going to the 4th planet was not going to be, boom, done, end. I figured I was going to end up going somewhere else after that to
That's
do some
exactly
sort of
what
big,
happens.
yeah, so, we'll see.
and then on Saturday, Matt will be up bright and early. At least if you're on the East Coast. I mean, if you're somewhere else, that might.
If
it
you're
might be...
west of the East Coast, it's even earlier for you.
Yeah. If you're in Europe, then maybe it's tolerable.
Yeah, it's tolerable.
Yeah, that'd be afternoon then.
Yeah. But Matt will be back on Saturday morning for another DM prep session to help him world build. And are you figuring out a new campaign? Is that what you're going on now?
Well, we'll get into that because honestly, there's probably less than 10 sessions left. For sure, less than 10 sessions left of
Makes sense.
the campaign I'm running. If I had to put a number on it, there's probably going to be 5 to 6 more sessions in this current campaign I'm running, and I have 4 of those sessions planned. So we're really getting down to the wire on this. So, and we didn't have a session this past Monday, so it'll give me time to really get ahead and like pretty much finish planning everything, and then we'll just do chatting, talk about D&D, look at
And
fun Reddit stuff, and just have a good time.
window shop for dice
Window
and other
shop for
things.
dice. You know, we always get off track, and that's when the real fun of the stream starts. You know, we'll cancel me again.
Cancel.
Oh yes, if you missed last Saturday, there's now a campaign to have Matt canceled. All in good fun. Don't actually boycott his Twitch channel. Yeah, there it is. Cancel Matt.
I'm gonna make
There's
that
been
sticker, Matt.
16 votes. Or you could boycott Lee at the same time.
Yes,
So-
because I was gonna make a sticker for cancel Matt, and then it was gonna be in retaliation to them boycott Lee, and it just became a huge thing.
We'll have to make that a command. I see someone's trying to use it. That's awkward. So tune in Saturday, and you can get up to speed on Matt's world and his campaigns, and help plan the next few sessions and potentially what's going to happen in the next one.
In the next campaign, I gave 3 really cool ideas last Saturday.
So that's our schedule. That being said, if you're not part of our Discord, what is wrong with you?
There's a list, my dude.
Alphabetical, chronological,
Either
order of
way-
severity.
I'll say either way, we're gonna be here a while.
Oh, well, that's fair. Charge by the hour. Round it up. We are having yet again another miniature finger painting, drunk finger painting. Drunk is in parentheses, so there's no peer pressure behind that, but we are encouraged to drink to your leisure. But we are going to do finger painting as we've done in the past. The date for that is August
14th.
Yeah, see, I knew it. Fucking knew it. Nailed it. August 14th. If you are interested in participating, join our Discord. Find the text channel, Big Mini Channel. See, it's a bit of oxymoronish because it's big, but it's miniature. Big, but miniature. And go ahead and tag creatively.
Me.
Where am I on this? Am I over
I
here?
gotta
Over
reach
here.
to Kevin's. You're other way. You were right the first time.
Yeah, right there. Okay.
I have to
You gotta
reach
go
through
creatively.
Kevin to get her.
Yes. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
It's me.
It's going. Whoop.
I'm getting poked in the ears.
Tag at creatively and tell her that you are interested in participating. You have until the end of next Wednesday, so you have 2 mini painting chats to claim your spot.
Yeah.
All right. These are highly valuable.
There are only 5.
There's only 5. All right. So if you want to be part of this very, very exclusive VIP event, you join the Discord. You tag creatively in that channel. You tag her in another channel, it doesn't count, all right? Them's the rules. You tag her in another channel, you're disqualified. And you will not get the prize. Don't ask me what the prize is. And we will have a custom 3D printed miniature sent to you.
You get a free mini out of it.
No cost of you. We are all going to hop in the Discord on a voice chat on August 14th and have some drinks, have some good times, and use our little fingies to paint them. And of course, once you're done, it's yours to keep. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, go ahead and join the Discord and let us know. And if you know somebody that would be interested in that, send the Discord over to them. Let them know what's going on. Send them our way. We like people sometimes, and we can accommodate for those that are willing to do finger painting. Right. Am I missing anything?
No.
I'm excited.
Pretty much like you got it all.
Wow. It's been a while since we nailed announcements at 100% because Battle Bards is not playing tonight. Though I remembered that and I had something prepared, but it's not playing, so we're not going to do that sketch. Yep, so we have to wait for it. You better wait. It's like the Super Bowl halftime ads are the best. Kevin and I got something planned, so you just better stay on your toes for that one. Cool.
Something in the works.
All right. So let's get back to the Darkening of Mirkwood. All right.
I'm getting all Madame Eva vibes here.
I mean, I was trying to be ruinous.
That too.
It did kind of blur the line there at the end.
I mean, she's pretty ruinous when she wants to be.
Yeah, if you order from the secret menu, then yeah, I can be, but it's extra.
Oh, jeez.
It's extra, just like the guacamole.
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 All right, so gross. All right, you guys finish up your meals and your ales in the Easterly Inn. And you have sealed the deal to allow the Easterly Inn to host any workers that will be coming in to aid in yours and Beaufry's endeavors to establish the Old Forest Road through the heart of Mirkwood yet again. Is that thunder? What the fuck? Am I crazy? I thought I heard rumbling.
I thought I heard too.
Someone's in the house. The call is coming from inside the house.
There's no thunder here.
Time to go hunt.
I don't have any dice up here. I can't roll a perception check. All right, chat. If you know somebody's in the house, you let me know. All right.
Oh God! Why would you do that?
In Lindsay's room.
I mean, I would see that. I mean, there's nowhere else in that room to hide.
Just fingers crawl up over the edge of the bed. Okay, enough being scary. It's not
Jeez.
Halloween yet.
Say, Jesus Christ.
No, but tune in the week of Halloween. We're gonna have some fun shit for you, Lindsay.
Oh yeah, because I still
ears,
gotta
please.
play a medium horror game.
You think you're going big by playing a horror game for Halloween? I'm playing horror games for 3 months. September through November, all horror games.
Oh my God, that's right. I need to. I gotta
Lindsay.
play that some more. Yes.
Lindsay, this is just the time for me to say that you are contractually obligated to prove that you have bigger balls than Matt. So
What?
Who's
Yeah,
in the
so
contract?
off the
Do
rails.
do I get hazard pay from this? You know, a therapist.
You get hazard pay of times 50% of your current salary, which is 0. So technically yes. But if you want us to negotiate further, have your agent call us. I mean, it's just it is what it is. And
I don't-
chill.
But I
Anyway.
don't have an agent. I thought you were my agent.
Who the fuck was I talking to?
Madam
Anywho.
Eva, and Madam Eva shows up. Ah, yes.
Ah, yes, the Madam Ava Talent Agency.
Oh my god.
She knows how to spot talent.
I love it. She's just got
How
seven
do you think-
different.
She knows how to spot talent. How do you think Kevin got on the stream?
That's a plus.
All right, we have lost the plot.
We're
Okay.
so
Okay.
yeah.
You guys,
We are in
you
the
guys
Easterly
finish
Inn.
your you
Welcome
guys
to your
have finished
tape.
your meals. You have sealed the deal with the hobbits in the Easterling Inn. What would you like to do next?
So Nayla's gonna take a humongous swig of her beer after the hobbits leave, and she's gonna set it down, wipe her face, and she'll look right at Vidar and go, "All right, talk."
I'm gonna be looking at him too, saying the same thing.
I've before the siege on the Grey Delve, I went to Tyrant's Hill alone to barter with Mordred for his aid in supplying forces or arms to aid us in our assault on the Grey Delve. We negotiated for a while, and he still didn't seem intent on agreeing to aid. He seemed close. It was hard because I didn't have very many tangible things to offer him in the moment. And the orb was a final bit of my negotiation, of my offer to convince him to aid us. However, once he knew about the orb, he just took it from me in exchange for nothing. And I couldn't do anything about it, because, let's face it, he just would have killed me. I was there alone. So, and he said he would think about helping. And then, while we were at Fort Hammerfell, some time later, his messengers came up with a message saying that he declined to offer any aid. And he still retained the orb after everything was said and done. So, that is how it came to be in his possession. And how I have come to dislike him even further. And, I was cautious of telling you, Nela, because I know of the animosity that already exists. But you must know, because it directly affects you, and the fact that I almost died without you knowing weighs heavily upon me.
She'll take another drink. It certainly does put some pieces together. The good thing is that he's only been annoying, but he's constantly felt like he's had the upper hand on some things. But at the same time, I don't even know what to say, Vidar.
Yeah.
If we try to do anything against him now, it just sounds like he'll just know about it. Could he be listening right now?
He could be, but
As far as I know, he used it to call that favor for me. Maybe he saw what was going on.
you can if you know what to look out for, you can sense it. But it's difficult. He could be listening in and you not know.
I am concerned then for the day that he decides to not just be annoying with travelers going to and fro his lands and decides to do something more.
The one advantage is he needs to know what he's looking for. He's never met the person before. He can't use it against them. That's the long of short of it. It's
So, and this was
a long time ago.
This was around the same time Thea came to ask for aid too, right? For the
Yes.
Great Elf?
It was right around. It was the same time, yes.
Well, we're in a tight spot then.
I don't
But still.
know how soon to potentially try to act on that. Or if I even should. Starting to almost be like a cry wolf situation, being so distrustful of him at this point within the Woodman realm. He's annoying, yeah, like I said, but he's not wreaking havoc enough.
That I imagine will change someday. He doesn't seem like the type of person to be content with what he has.
Yeah, I don't think he ever will be. I don't know, maybe if we feel like it, we fought Vigland's men's at this rate, if we feel ballsy enough to just march back to, what the crap was it called, Tyrant's Hill again. But for what at this point?
I mean, taking all of Tyrant's Hill on, I don't see that ending well for us.
No, the only benefit it could have at this point is one, to get your ore back, and two, to have him stop screwing with tradesmen going back and forth. Especially from Blacktarn and Sunstead. They're practically isolated up there because of him.
You guys would recall that you saw Mosier last going east through the forest gate, so he is currently, to your knowledge, not at Tyrant's Hill.
Maybe intercept him there.
This is a crazy off the rails idea.
Alright, I'm down. What is it?
What if we tracked him down when he's away from Tyrant's Hill and kill him?
Like right now?
Like right now.
Vidar, give me a corruption saving throw.
Yeah, no, Vidar's here for that. Yeah. 7.
7. You take 2 shadow points.
Yep.
Oh.
And I'm miserable now. If I roll a natural 1 on a check, I go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, as that thought enters your mind, you don't even stop to think about it. You immediately suggest it of not necessarily just tracking someone down and killing them, but the concept of murdering somebody, defenseless in theory, trapping them and ambushing them and taking their life. This is a thought that crosses your mind only for a split second before you suggest it, but within that split second, it is something that, for once, you do not immediately recoil from.
Mm-hmm.
This is not something that you've suggested in the past. This isn't something you've gone out of your way to do. This is something that, at your core, you believe is a justified course of action.
Yeah, Vidar does. And he's miserable. Excellent.
I'll wait for Matt to get his headset back on.
He's getting his rule book.
Yeah. Probably trying to remember what miserable is.
Yeah, I had to get my book because I have to look up.
Yeah.
I know some of the rules, but not all of them.
Source. Consequences of corruption. Yes, bouts of madness. Yes, quite.
I don't know about just straight up killing him, but potentially trying to get more information about what he's planning on doing, especially with your orb, would be helpful. Not to mention potentially getting it back so that it's an even playing field again. I could maybe attempt some sort of meeting in a way to see if 2 leaders of the woodmen, I suppose, could talk it out. Not like at the folk moot, but something like that would be
he will
at
not
least
give
something
up that
worth.
orb.
Well, it would be at least something worth trying instead of just straight up trying to kill him. I don't like the guy, but I don't kill people until I have to. Maethon, what do you think?
A miserable creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and automatically fails charisma ability checks. If I roll the difference between my wisdom skull and my shadow skull, which right now is a 1, so if I roll a natural 1, I have a bout of madness.
That's not good.
What do you both think, Maethon and Salfos? I've been trying since the folk moot to try to keep eyes on him, essentially, to see what he's doing, if potentially plotting anything, but I haven't had too much luck, and I'm probably asking for too many favors from those resources that I'm utilizing to keep eyes on him.
If he's not causing much trouble and not stepping out of bounds.
He's blocking off trade routes to an extent. And we just had a really bad hospitality time with him the first time we met him.
It's not uncommon for groups to block trade in their sector. Is there any way he could be bargained with, or is he just straight up mad?
I tried bargaining with him and he robbed me.
He's not mad, I guess, but he's more like it's either his way or nothing. Unless you, I don't know, I guess try to give him an orb. But he still seemed to have ripped Vidar off.
The completion of the Dwarven Road will help trade, I imagine.
Yeah, that's why I did all of this, because otherwise it's my people still have to continue to take the elf path and go all the way around just to try to reach Black Tarn and Sunstead.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
And that's just not, it's not efficient when they're supposed to be able to cut through Mirkwood already.
Would it be best to get other groups around, to bully him into being open? I have a feeling he wouldn't block it if he feared that he would cause.
Do I have any knowledge, I guess, or insight on how the other Woodman leaders perceive him right now? It's been a while. I'm just trying to remember.
You would recall that while the Woodmen themselves are separate settlements with chieftains to some extent, and there's no overarching like king or queen.
Yeah.
If there were to be one, the Woodmen at this point would probably almost unanimously elect Ingemer.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Mogdred's father.
Yes.
Which was revealed back at the Folkmoot.
Yes.
Ingemer, for the most part, has been slow to give out any sort of opinions one way or the other towards Mogdred. Your others are Seowyn and Ameliota. Ameliota is for the Black Tarn, which is southeast of Roscavel.
And Seowyn is Sunstead.
Yes. Seowyn, it has been some time since you've seen him. The last you saw him in particular would have been right before Thea and the others headed west across the Misty Mountains.
Like right after the Folkmoot?
A little bit after that, yes.
Okay.
Not quite immediately.
Okay.
Because it was it was during your coronation.
Right.
For the most part. So it has been a while since you have met him face to face and actually had a discussion.
That's 3 years.
Ameliota, you have met on occasion back in Woodman Town on business. She has not necessarily expressed ill will towards Mogdred, other than the fact that she is the furthest southern Woodman settlement, and her main concern at the time of the Folkmoot was to establish a longhouse and then eventually a wall.
Right.
Her concerns are just the brewing nature of what exists in southern Mirkwood, the orcs and goblins, but travels between her Black Tarn and Sunstead has not exactly been easy due to the orcs and goblins. Things like that have to travel past Tyrant's Hill, implying the fact that they're not really intervening. They don't care.
With the orcs and goblins.
Yeah. So she views Tyrant's Hill in a negative light, mainly because they have the capacity to do something about it, and they are actively making the choice not to.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, like I said, you haven't seen him in a while, so you're not too sure. But he is.
Seowyn?
Yeah, you haven't seen him in a while. You're not too sure. Though the last time you met him, his very basic words was, "He's a child. Let him be."
I remember that. Yeah. I'll make sure I relay basically all of that basic knowledge to answer Salfos' question about potentially other leaders being interested in grouping up and speaking with him. And that's why it also seems like it's on my end, like a cry wolf situation, because at this point only the three of us, Maethon, Vidar, and I have been the closest to seeing some true colors, if you even want to call it that.
If you can't bargain the other lords, I highly doubt you'll get any support. And all you're going to be doing is making the rest of the woodmen angry if they have support behind Mordred.
I will say that you know no one actively supports him. Nela.
Okay.
You know,
Right.
none of the woodman settlements have come outright and actually supported him. Otherwise, he would have been welcomed as a woodman at the Folk Moon.
Right.
That was one of the main issues at the time.
Yeah.
So they're not like saying like, no, he's a good man, whatever. They're just kind of like, well, he's over there. He's not bothering us for the most part. Just let him be. Whereas Ameliota is like, well, he could be doing something about these orcs and he's not. He's letting them through. They have to march through his lands.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where she is.
Okay.
Seoin, again, call him a child, let him be. And then your other leader is Ingemer, who is the father of Mogdred.
You get the other lords to petition the deal with him, then maybe go on their strife.
I could try. Worst case from that, they'll look at me and tell me not to bother with it because it's a matter of trying to keep whatever peace this is with him instead of initiating anything. And that's the other concern too. Even if we all did agree to just go straight to Mogdred and, you know, try to kick him down or something or bend him to our will or whatnot, if I get involved with that directly, I could cause a war of some sort easily with his men versus anybody others. Maybe not a war, but you get what I'm saying. I would have to, like, I don't know, enlist another secret. Well, I could enlist another secret help or something with you guys if you did this. But I guess that's my update with him, and yeah, this is all the more concerning now with him having an advantage with the orb, and obviously he knows all of us but Salfos actually, but
I apologize for betraying your trust yet again.
give me some time. This is not the first time I've gone through something like this. I'm sure it won't be the last. That's just how life is to an extent. And, you know, you haven't actually tried to kill me or stab me in the back, so I know that... I know that your intentions are always good. Albeit crazy, but good. But...
What about you, Maethon? You've been silent. Maethon,
You're muted.
I think you need to fix your vocal cords.
I'm just trying to process all of everything that was just said.
Yeah.
In the meantime, if you've really given me no reason not to trust you, and when you do, you usually make up for it, so let's not make a habit anymore of this, okay? Okay.
I just thinking.
He's thinking, Vidar. That's not what you should be doing.
So what? Let the sleeping dog continue to lie for now?
Probably best.
Well then, if that's the case, I can try to see if I can get some more intelligence here and there on my end about him to try to keep watch, but I suppose unless something significant happens, that's probably it for now.
We have I don't know about you all, but I promised Beaufrey would help open the road, so.
Yeah, and that helps my people especially as much as anybody else, so I'm still happy to be involved in that as best I can, although I probably need to spend some time back at Mountain Hall for a bit. I've been gone for a bit. You know, gotta be chieftain and all.
Yeah.
But I can at least over time visit back and forth or meet with Beaufrey and whatnot to make sure that progress is being made on the road. And maybe we can not find that giant spider again.
I'd like another tussle with it.
Maybe you can bodyguard everybody then and look out for it.
I know you've never met Mordred Salfos, but he really is a dick.
Well, from the sounds of it, he sounds like he is.
Yeah. So I guess, what now then? Are we all sticking with the continued construction of this road, or starting to at the very least? Or do you guys feel other endeavors calling you across Middle-earth?
I think I might have some business I have to look into.
I have
There's
some
something-
business tugging at me, but the road
There's something I want to check out
is
as well.
the forefront of my mind.
Okay.
Everyone's got something. Scheming.
Then, sounds like that's another journey in the books for us for now. Together, at least.
Aye, it does.
If you ever stop by, just know you always have a roof over your head in Mountain Hall.
Even after everything I've done.
I am, like I said, give me some time, and I am trying also really hard to be the more understanding or better kind of person that Thea keeps telling me to give a shot. So,
Thea's got a good head on her shoulders.
man, it's weird. It's like she's older than me, but she's not, you know, like she's got this weird wisdom bit about her and just talks everybody to just like understand her completely, and that she just talks so well. Who does that? How do you do that?
I don't talk well.
No, neither do I.
Well, Vidar raises his glass. He says, "To us, and another successful adventure."
To us.
So,
To us.
as the Fellowship raises a mug of ale to themselves, they would eventually find their way heading back south, back to Woodman Town to reconvene with Beaufrey back over the old fort. Beaufrey informs them that he has dispatched several letters requesting aid in helping of reestablishing the old forest road. The Fellowship also conveys that the Easterly Inn will be able to be a stop-off point, a place of rest before continuing on to help with the forest road, if needed. And it's at that point, Beaufrey looks at all of them with a gleam in his eye. Now the work begins. A dream that he has held on to for many years since he arrived at the Folkmoot many years ago, with the goal of re-establishing the old forest road that cuts through the heart of Mirkwood to reconnect the west and east of the lands. An alternative route besides the Elven Path. Here's where they begin. Over the next several months, with the Fellowship's aid and Beaufrey and his workers, they begin clearing the forest, removing old branches, trees, any brush that we might be taking over the old forest road, clearing it, making it suitable for reconstruction. This will take time. And as they get months and months into this, winter has set in as the hard blowing wind comes in from the north and the snow begins to pile up. The frigid cold bites away at the Fellowship and those that are working on the road, and it actually stalls the construction. During this time, the Fellowship goes their separate ways. Nela returns to Mountain Hall to do her chiefly duties, check in on Avena, her captain, and everyone else.
Hi, sorry.
And everyone else under her protection. Vidar initially stays in Woodman Town as he plots what to do next. In the middle of winter, Maethon receives a letter from somebody within Mirkwood, beckoning him to return to the Elven King's Hall. And much like that, Salfo receives a summons to return to Dale. And that is where we are going to end tonight.
Oh.
The arc concluding, all 4 of you will be entering a fellowship phase.
Wow.
And when we return next week, it will be 2 years from now.
Ooh.
And some of you I will get specifics on as the time passes within this year. And then everyone else throughout this fellowship phase. So you're all committing to helping the Old Forest Road. So that is the bulk of your fellowship phase. You can also opt to use your second choice for the second year to continue doing this. Otherwise, you can choose to do something else.
I'm just gonna
So I just
roll.
wanna make-
I'm gonna
I just want
roll a d20 here before we wrap up.
Yeah, this is something we can discuss off stream.
Okay.
But with the fellowship, with this first fellowship phase that you all committed to earlier on to help the Forest Road, that is your first fellowship phase. The second one is you can continue that, and which would involve recovering the forts. One of which, the Mill Fort where you encountered Taller. But there are several forts along the path of the Old Forest Road. So after you clear the forest, which is what you're currently doing, the second one would be to recover those forts. And we'll see who wishes to pursue that, and whether or not it'll be enough to allow this task to be deemed complete, or if it will delay the project. But that is where we are ending tonight. So we will see you all next week. As we continue the campaign of Darkening of Mirkwood, as the arc of the Beornings and the Viglins has concluded. In the mill fort that they once traveled to, they have recovered and fought off the giant spider that they do not know, but is known as Taller, and Beaufry is beginning his project to re-establish that road, to bring back commerce and travel between the east and west. So when we come back, in 2954 of the Third Age, we will see. We will see what the Fellowship wishes to do, and Sauron in his dark tower in Mordor grows ever stronger. Mordor. Thank you all for joining us tonight. We will see you tomorrow night with our mini paint and chat, and join us next week as we continue this campaign.
I like how I only rolled once tonight, and it was to punch Vidar in the face.
And you missed.
I
You
missed.
missed.
I'm so sad I missed.
You gotta make this
Technically, oh wait, no, I rolled twice. 3 times actually.
Most of my were hit dice, to be honest.
Yeah.
Hey, you had 3 encounter heavy sessions, so
Yeah.
you have an RP session. It happens.
Yeah.
There's sessions where you don't roll a single die.
Oh, no, I'm not complaining about my lack of rolling. I just like how it was only for the fact to punch Matt.
It's like that's a command on his channel or something.
Yeah, really.
Punch him in the
So.
face.
Thank you all for joining us tonight.
Ooh.
Glad you were here.
That was
Have a
fun.
good rest of the week, and we will see you tomorrow and again next week. Stay proficient.
Bye.
Bye.